Well, I'm really glad you've joined me today, which is going to be a workout, a weighted based workout and a body weight based workout. So we're going to do descending weights. I'm going to go from my higher weight to my lower weight to my body weight, and that's going to be 5 minutes. I'm going to perform that twice, so it's 10 minutes in each circuit. I'm choosing 4s and 3s, so again thinking that heavier weight and then maybe the medium weight to do the second exercise, and then your own body weight to do the last one. Of course, it's all going to be about core as well. You'll need a mat because we're going to be getting on the floor, and you'll need a bottle of water. Take water whenever you want to, and we'll get ready with that warm up. So grab your weights, bring them on down, and we'll get ready. Okay, are we ready to go now? In 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to come up, and I'm going to do that nice big circle, open it out. Opening out the ankles, feeling it on my calves as well as I get that lift. Body weight coming off. Okay, out. Lovely, good. So again, this time I'm just pointing the toe and bringing those arms back in. Lovely, good. Feel that little squeeze on the pecs as you get those arms across you at the front. Okay, this time, again, up on my toes. But I'm bringing my arms in the other way. Just that little helicopter arms there. Good. I'm going to stand on one leg and just get that roll around with the arms. And then I'm going to come forward and back. And then go forward. I'm going to do that 2 more times. And 1 more. Okay, before I go to the other side, I'm going to do a step touch here, grabbing that air, pulling it back, nice and strong. Now I'm going to come over the top, over the top. Lovely, good, and now bring that across. Shoulders back and down, but you get the twist. Okay, lovely, both arms, and I get a little squeeze behind on one side, using those lats. And well done. On the other side here, I'm doing that roll. Lovely, good. And I'm going to come forward on one leg, coming up. I'm going to do that 2 more times. So feel you get that drop from the hips, coming up, and then 1 more. Lovely, coming back to the front here, I'm going to do a leg curl. So step out, leg curl. Now strong arms, bring them across the front, get that pec work out, feel it on the chest, but definitely on the backs of the legs. Okay, nice and wide here. I'm coming down each side. Lovely, good, pushing those hips back. Okay, bring it into a plie for me. Give me that little plie drop. Lovely, good. So my bottom's in close this time. My core is pulled in. Feeling that work up through the insides of my heels, up into my inner thighs there. Lovely, good. Change my feet again. And this time I'm reaching down as well. Just get that little twist. Lovely, bringing it in. Little jog out, jog in. Good, got 8 more, 8. 4 more. 2. And 1. And lovely, good. And just shake it off. Okay, on my first one, I'm picking up my heavier weights first. It is going to be a swing, but I'm going to have to control the swing each time through my core and through my glutes. It's going to get me up out of that squat, but with a long arm swing. Then I'm going to do a long arm out and down with my 2 arms. Here, out and down. Lovely, good. Bring it all the way down and up. So again, we've got that nice big movement on there. And then I'm going to do a body weight one, which I will count as we go. Okay, so on my first one, grab your heavier weights for me, please. Bring them in. And again, they're going to swing past the outsides of your knees. So, knees are together there, and drop and up. Good, so it is a swing, but it's a controlled swing through my core. Lovely, good. So again, I am just with my feet underneath my hips. My knees do not travel forward on my squat. All the usual things. Good. Into single figures now. 3, 2, 1. Good work. I'm going to do a second minute on that. Quite aerobic, using my arms and legs at the same time. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Give me that swing. Good work in that. Get me that swing. Seconds left now. It is a swing, but I'm controlling it through my core. I'm getting into that squat with that nice straight back each time. Last few seconds now. Keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. I'm on to my set of 3s, or a slightly lighter weight. Okay, so I'm in a lunge position, drop down, come up, drop back down again. So again, notice it's on one leg all the way through. And again, don't rush it. Get it back down to that leg each time and come up. Rib cage low. My palms are facing forward. If you feel you want to face them there, they can. They come all the way up, all the way down. Up to you with that hand position. But the arms are long. Good work. Lots of arm work on this first one. So my arms are going to do exactly the same thing. That next one, and remember, you have got that drop through the back leg. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Changing it over. I'm bringing it back. I'm sinking through that lunge. My shoulders over my hips. Here we go. Drop and up. Good. So your arms getting that second go. Really feel strong as you get up there. Again, so it's not such a throw this time as a lift. Good. From the side, this is what it looks like. I'm down here, up, and then back down again. Those weights coming down either side of my thigh. Keep it strong. 15 to go. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. I've got my body weight one. I'm coming from pike to plank. Okay, so I started my pike. I drop into my plank and then back. Good work. Pushing your weight back and then back down to that plank. Nice and slow. Doesn't have to be too fast here. Working that upper half. Good, well done. Down into that core. Good. Last few seconds now. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. Are we ready for that swing again? I'm going to go with my heavier weight. Remember, it is 2 minutes of work. Okay, here we go. Swing it back, swing it forward. Good, so it is a swing, but it's a controlled swing. I've got my zip and hollow on. Good, getting that really nice swing all the way through. Core really working for me here. Rib cage stays down and in as those arms swing forward. My belly button's pulled in. My glutes get me to the top with that little squeeze at the top. That's it, good. Don't forget that squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Oh, well done. So it's quite aerobic. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Second time, but also the last time we do this one in this circuit. Good, really keep that core pulled in. Three, 2, 1, and good work. Are we ready for that lunge? All the way through on one leg, all the way through on the other. I step back into my lunge. As I lunge down, my shoulders stay over my hips. Arms nice and straight. Remember, palms, if you want to, can be forward or can be facing in. It's about getting that shoulder work all the way up to the top. Lovely, good, and sinking back down into your lunge. Keeping it strong, so again, don't rush it. Get that lift and back down. Good work. Drop and lift. Getting low on that back leg as well. 10 seconds left now. 3, 2, 1, and good work. I'm changing over legs into that lunge position, so I'm getting that leg way back. Okay, here we go. Down, coming out and up. Lovely, good. So again, drop right through the middle, like I'm doing here, right through the middle, and then get that lift. Belly button pulled in, my zip and hollow on. Good, out and up. Just get those weights to touch at the top. Here we go, 20 seconds left now. Using those legs, using that core, using those arms now. Good work. Here we go, 10 seconds left. Those shoulders working strong for me. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. And then your pike into plank. So again, still using those shoulders. Here we go. Pike into plank. Lovely, good. Just keep that nice and rhythmical. Feel you're in control. That zip and hollow on the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and well done. This is where we move on into our next circuit. Okay, so I'm going to stay standing, and then I'll be getting on the floor for the last one again. So what I'll need now is my double weights. It's going to be the 3-point squat. Come up over your head without your ribcage coming up, and then back down again. I'm going to do 2 lots on that one. Then it's going to be the kettlebell swing, and again it's going to be 2 lots. And then I'm getting on the floor I'm only doing 1 minute because the next time round I'll change legs. Okay, are we ready? I'm picking up my fours. Here we go. They're on my chest, but my shoulder blades are back and down. Okay, so I've pulled into that strong position. 1, 2, 3. Come up, over your head, pull it back down. So as it goes over your head, remember that you're there, squeezing on the glutes and your rib cage down and in. So feel really strong through the body before you get that lift over your head and pull it back down and in. Squeeze, come up, pull back down and over. Up, really squeeze those glutes. Good. Keep that zip and hollow on. Think that those rib cage coming down towards the waist as the arms go over the head. Lovely, good. I'm just isolating those arms each time. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. I'll just get ready to go with that one again. Always with my shoulder blades pull back down and in. So work that top half. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice straight back in those little bounces at the bottom. And then up over your head. That's it, good. Really sitting back on your heels. Lovely, good. We've got 15 seconds left now of our second one. Then we're doing that kettlebell swing. It's like a kettlebell swing, but I'm doing it with 2 separate weights, which works my core even more. 3, 2, 1, and well done. Coming down into those slightly lighter weights, but still a challenging weight. It's all about the kettlebell swing, getting those glutes to get you back up to the top. Okay, here we go. Kettlebell swing and pull back. So again, this is the swing up, but then I have to take control of it to come back. Good, so glutes get me to the top here, squeeze. Lovely, good. Up and squeeze. And then the squeeze back is slow, even though the up is quite fast. Remember on the kettlebell, swing, it is a swing up. Using my arms and my legs. Lovely, good. So that aerobic element does come into it. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to stay here on my wide stance to get the second lot done. Okay, shoulder blades back and down. Core definitely pulled in. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There, and pull back. Down, back up each time. Here we go, into our second minute now. We're just coming down into single figures, keep it strong, push up and back. 3, 2, 1, good work, well done. We're now on the floor and I'm going to do a one-legged bridge. Remember which leg you did. On the second time round it's going to be the other leg. Okay, so if you want that little extra work, hands just over your chest. If you feel you need them on the floor, you can, but think about them with them palms up. So you're not tempted to help yourself by pushing up. Keep those arms rested. You need them for the next round. Okay, give me that lift. Give me that squeeze. Good, so again, keep on getting right to the top. My foot is underneath my knee there. My hamstring and my glute has to work, but my core here as well. So I don't dip down on the side where I've not got that leg support. Push through, nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, good. We are up. We are on with that 3 drop squat, and then the arms over the head, isolating that rib cage. Core pulled in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're on. Over the head. Pull it back down and in. Lovely, good. So really make sure that your rib cage stays down and in as those arms come over your head. Good work, up over your head. Three, two, one. I get ready to go second time. So I'm just looking forward. Weight back on my hips as I go down. My shoulder blades pull back and down. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drop down, nice straight back. Up. Still a nice straight back. I'm not leaning back as I get that lift over my head. Yeah, how are we feeling on this? That's it, good. Second and last time on this circuit. $20 to go. Keep control of it all the time. Make that body work for you. Three, two, one. Good work, well done. Ready for the exercise, that kettlebell swing through. Just remember, keep it nice and wide, so it looks like from the front, wide, pull back. Good, so do get the throw up, but then I take control of those arms. Up, and then squeeze back. Elbows up, shoulder height. Good work, well done. Up. That's it, good. Make each one a good one. Up, using my glutes, and then my arms take over. Good, up, and squeeze. So you do get that momentum on the way up, otherwise you have to just lift those 2 long arms. What I'm doing is I'm squeezing back with that long to back. Good, those shoulders really having to work for me. Strong upper half, good posture. 3, 2, 1. Do the second set of that. Before I get on the floor. Okay, ready? Here we go. Drop down, come up and squeeze back. Good work, squeezing it back. Last time we're doing it on this circuit. Lovely, good. Squeeze it back. Next one's on the floor, and then we're staying on the floor. Good, up. Give me those squeeze on those glutes. Gonna work them next. 3, 2, 1, and good work, well done. Okay, we are on the floor. Remember the leg that you put up last time? It's going to be the other leg. Okay, here we go. Foot underneath my knee, my hands just over my shoulders, getting up as high as you can go without using your lower back to arch. It's important you use the glute and the hamstring to get yourself up. Lovely, good. How are we doing that? Squeeze and up. Good, give me that squeeze each time. Really think about what's happening with the back of that leg. 3, 2, 1. And good work, well done. Lovely. I am moving on to my next circuit. Okay, it's going to be down on the floor, as promised. Down on the floor, and I've got my one weight. I'm going to get my heavier weight, my 4. It's going over my head, and it's going to be a single leg drop through, and as I come back up, single leg drop through with my weight there. Long legs, if you need to do them, short legs, but if you can, long leg. So again, long leg, and then it comes up, and then it goes down, and then it comes up, and I go with one leg all the way through before I then pick the other leg. Okay, lovely. Okay, get me that heavier weight, please. Get ready to go. So, choose the leg, choose whether it's a long leg or a short leg. The other one, if you want to, keep it there, so you can do all variations of it. Lovely, good. As that's going down and over, that's where my core is really keeping control. If you feel that you can only do a short leg, that is also fine, so get used to it. I don't open it up at the knee, I just open it up at the hip. But if you can cope with a long leg, the other one's keeping me anchored here. You can, if you want to, leave that up as well. Whatever feels the better one for you. I'm just going to change legs. After that, last few now seconds. 3, 2, 1. And here, just put that weight on your knees, so it gives your hip flexors a little bit of a rest, but also your arms as well. Okay, get ready to go. So again, you can pick one long leg, one shorter leg. The long leg goes down and up. Rib cage down and in, belly button pulled in. Good, so that's stabilisation. Lovely, good. Drop. Lift it up. Last little bit now. Stay strong. Belly button pulled in. Zip and hollow on. My back feels secure. 3, 2, 1. Good work, well done. I'm dropping down to a lighter weight. Here, I come from low, I come up, and get me that lift. Okay, here we go. Then I roll back down. My head does not hit the floor. I come up, and get me that lift. We'll be going through on one side, and then it's going to be the other. That weight just travels with me all the time. If you can, on that long lever, just makes it hard to work. You've gone over halfway now. And if you can, each time you get down, one shoulder hits the floor, the other shoulder hits the floor, and then you come off again. And up. Lovely, good. Last few seconds now. And up, nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's change over sides. Good, so my head's just off the floor. My arm is up. Okay, so I roll up and then I lift up. Lovely, good. Down. Roll up. Lift up. Head always off the floor. Lovely, good, because otherwise end up with neck ache. Just keep it forward. Bring myself up each time, getting that curl through, and then that lift on my obliques there. I've done both sides now, last few seconds. Before I go into the body weight only. 3, 2, 1, and that is good work. Well done. Okay, onto my back. Tabletop, cycling the legs. Hand always up, elbows out, and I come across. Good, 1 minute, all the way through. 48 seconds, should I say? To be exact, 48 seconds. We're doing a 48-12. I'm getting up, I'm getting across, but I'm not letting that elbow come across my face. Three, two, one, and good work, well done. Are we back, ready for our next one? Second part of the circuits. Remember, can be little drops with one leg, or I go long drop with one leg, and I can have the other leg as tabletop if you want to. Lovely, good. So I'm long, I'm going over my head. It's just a little bit of a bend at my elbow. Just getting that weight near the floor each time. And if you can, that heel near the floor. If you feel you can't, but you want to stay with a straight leg, just go halfway down and then come up, or whatever you feel you can keep control of. But remember, I'm thinking about my back the whole time. Against the floor, it's not feeling a drag. Lovely, good. 3, 2, 1. And good work. That little rest in between. And then I go again on the other leg. 3, 2, 1. Good work, just keep it long and straight if you can. That zip and hollow, really important to me now. That belly button pulled in the whole time. Good work, well done. I'm staying here on this side. To do that roll up with that weight. Long arm, harder lever to work. Okay, so I'm coming up and push through. Then I go back down again. Just give me that roll. Take your time. Keep your head up all the time, because you don't then have to roll your head off the floor. But keep this arm nice and long if you can. So it's coming up with that long weight. And roll and lift. "20 seconds left. Then 2 more minutes to this round. Three, 2, 1, and very well done. Good job. Coming back. I'm on the other side. Long arm. Coming up. I'm trying to get that roll off the floor. Really, and that roll back down as well. Try not to flop back down. I'm coming up. I know abs a little tired now. Good work. And roll. Rolling up. Get me that lift. You have got 25 seconds left. We're now gone halfway through. Last time you'll be doing this in this session. Good. Up. Push through and get that lift. Three, 2, 1. Well done. And we stay here. I'll cycle legs. Head off the floor the whole time. And I always feel it helps put your thumbs underneath your cheekbones. And then your elbows have to stay out. There's no way you can get your elbows in if your thumbs are underneath that cheekbone there. So just keep it I'm working all the way through that 48 seconds. Pushing out with that leg now. Lovely, good. Feel that it's under control. If you feel you need to keep it in, do. But do get the up and the across, because that's where I'm working, through the waist. 15 seconds left. Three, two, one, and very well done. Good. Okay, we are moving on to our last circuit. You've been doing really well. Okay, so grab me those heavier weights. I'm just concentrating on my triceps on this one. I push those weights together. I get the drop. I get the lift. I'm keeping my feet on the floor for now, just to get that lift and up. I'm concentrating on that one thing. Shoulder blades always on the floor. Then I'm going to come up and I'm going to do a second lot of tricep work. So your triceps are really going to get a good workout on this. So pace yourself, push those weights together and drop to your forehead and coming up. Good, now really feel that you get that lock off each time. Remember, you'll have plenty of practice because you'll be doing 2 sets of this one exercise. And again, the secret, as with every tricep, is getting those elbows straight at the end, not letting your shoulders help. Your shoulders are still stuck onto the floor there. Good, rib cage down and in, core pulled in. Really get that arm perfected. I'm not moving from my shoulder to my elbow, doesn't move. 3, 2, 1, and good work. You can rest them on the floor, whichever way you like, before we do that second set. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Dropping it to your forehead. Get me that lift. Lovely, good. All the way up. That's it. And get it straight. Even though your legs are on the floor, think about your zip and hollow being on and your rib cage being down and in. So the only thing that can get my arms up there is the top backs of my arms, my triceps. Really work those triceps. That's it, good. We're going to get a really good workout on this circuit here. Triceps all the way. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Coming up. Remember the goblet hold? I'm here. Okay, so I have gone lighter, but I want to be able to do basically 2 sets of this, and it's all the way up. And as you get to the top, remember that weight is still facing down towards you. Don't get into habit of using your wrists at the end. Work it good. All the way up to the top. I'm not leaning back. I've got my core pulled in. I've got 20 seconds to go. I can really feel it now on my triceps. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give them a little shake through. I'm going to go there again. Okay. I've got my hands around the top part of that. I put it over my head. And we are on with that lift. Those triceps, really feeling that. And up. Good, all the way. So a lighter weight, I've picked up that 3 to do it with. But it is for a 2-minute circuit, and it has come on the end of some other tricep work. Okay, we're coming down into single figures now. Here we go, 9. Work it through to the end. Make each one a good one where you really lock your elbows each time. Lock those elbows. 3, 2, 1. 1, and well done. Lovely, good. My next one, I'm just going to work them both at once. I drop down into here, and then I straighten them off. So it's like a Sphinx style, almost like that there, and come up. Drop your weight down, and come up. Now you can move your knees further back if you want to, but really it's about perfecting that straightening off and that dropping that weight through as your arms bend. So again, it's almost like when I say a box press up, do get to the end of the movement and then up. Three, two, 1, and well done. Are we ready for our last 5 minutes of work? All on our triceps. So it's not easy, but try and stay with it if you can. But okay, shoulder blades back and down. Onto the floor, or onto my forehead, and then up. Shoulder blades always staying on the floor. Good, so just stopping that little movement there, and then all the way up. I'm staying with those heavier weights with that pair if you can. A little bit of pec work going on as well as I push those weights together. And then get me that lift. Good work. Up all the way, that's it, lovely, good. Get it nice and straight each time. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1. I'm resting them. Definitely feel I need that rest because I know what's coming. Okay, let's work through right to the end on this one. Here we go. Get me that drop. Get me that lift. It's all about the arms, all about the triceps on this last one. But think how good those top backs of arms are going to look. Lovely, good. Keep it in control all the time. Drop and lift. Last little bit now. Keep it strong. 3, 2, 1. And good work. Well done. I'm coming on to that lighter weight because I know I've got 2 more minutes of work to do on it. Okay, round the back there. Here we go. Get me that lift. My triceps do begin to ache on this, but again, you can just take it at your own pace. But what's important is that you do get that lock each time. Coming up, 25 seconds left. We're now down under 20. Good, keep it strong. Up. Last few seconds, we're in single figures. Core pulled in, my rib cage down and in. Try to keep the core strong. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Give it a little shake off. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. My last 48 seconds on this tricep lift. Seconds left. I'm going to count you down your 10 seconds one. I know this is tough, but keep with it, even if you have to stop here and then go again. 20 seconds left. We've done this before now. We've worked through from that 20 seconds. Remember, this is going to be the last one before we drop down and do that last little bit. 10 seconds to go now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, very well done. Hope you're feeling proud of yourselves. I'm feeling proud of you if you've done that all the way through. Okay, so my knees are back. My triceps are certainly feeling this. Gotta get that drop down and come up. That's it, lovely, good. So control it the whole time, then really feel you get that lock. And push up. So there is weight on my knees this time as well. It's just not on my triceps. If you want a little bit of extra work, bring those knees slightly further back. Still getting those elbows to the floor. And then getting them to straighten off. So really got that bend and then that lift up. Just a little bit of that weight being taken by my knees as well, but otherwise there's a lot of weight over my front half, and the further back you put those knees, the harder it is. Here's your last few seconds of your last bit of your last circuit. 3, 2, 1, and good work. Well done. You're coming off that timer. Good work. And I'm going to stop that music. And we're going to do a tricep stretch out first, but also my front of hip. I'm dropping down, I'm coming up, and that stretch out on your triceps. Really feel that you're dropping through the whole time. Hip and hollow is on, my triceps getting that nice stretch out. Lovely, good. And then when I come back, that's going to be a hamstring stretch. You don't have to sit back on that knee if you don't want to, but if you want to, your knee's fine. Push back on it, and then I'm coming forward to get that hamstring stretch. Lovely, good. Then I'm coming up, both knees underneath me. Then I'm getting that drop down and in, and I'm using it as a tricep stretch as well. And that feels really nice on my tricep to get that stretch out. Just pulling it back over your head all the time, sinking right down into the middle. Lovely, good. Then coming back on that, pushing back, getting that hamstring stretch out. Lovely, well done. Okay, from here I'm going to go underneath me, and I'm going to do that glute stretch out, coming down onto my elbows, and then if you want to, just letting the hip push out. Lovely, coming back into the middle, coming up, and then over, dropping it out and down, elbows on the floor, and then just slowly drop that hip out. That muscle having to stretch further and further as that hip drops out, but my top half stays even on the floor. Lovely, good. Then I'm going to just roll down onto my front here. I'm going to pull myself over onto one side, and then just getting that reach out. And then that comes back, and I reach up with the other arm, out over my obliques. You did use them for me on the cycles, and also getting up off of the floor. Do you remember that one? And getting that lift up. Okay, so down the front of your thigh. Good work, well done. Coming up and over on the other side. Pulling yourself down and over. And then up, and sip and tip and come up and reach up and over. Really get that extension, really get that lift to get that front of thigh stretch. Out through my obliques, down through my hip flexor, into my front of thigh. Good work, well done. Coming down, over onto your front, into that downward dog. Get that really lifted. Push your weight back over your heels. Head just in between your arms. That's it, good. I'm going to walk it back all the way, bend your knees, and slowly unroll, keeping your head and shoulders for the last thing to come up. My hip and hollow has worked all the time for me. Lovely, good. I'm just going to open up those arms, and then they really worked hard for me today. supporting me and lifting those weights, remember. 10-minute circuit, feel really pleased with yourself. I feel pleased with you, I feel pleased with me for doing it. Okay, lovely, good, and then just give it a little shake off. Okay, very well done. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it to you. Leave any comments that you want to, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye-bye for now.